This is my perspective and has always been my perspective on life. I have a very grim, pessimistic view of it. I always have since I was a little boy. It hasn't gotten worse with age or anything. I do feel that it's a grim, painful, nightmarish, meaningless experience, and that the only way that you can be happy is if you tell yourself some lies and deceive yourself. And I'm not the first person to say this or the most articulate person on it. It was said by Nietzsche, it was said by Freud, it was said by Eugene O'Neill. One must have one's delusions to live. If you look at life too honestly and clearly, life does become unbearable because it's a pretty grim enterprise.
You start to think when you're younger how important everything is and how things have to go right, and your job, your career, your life and your choices and all that. And then after a while you start to realize that, I'm taking the big picture here, that eventually you die and eventually the sun burns out and the earth is gone, and eventually all the stars and all the planets, the entire universe goes, disappears, and nothing is left at all. Nothing Shakespeare's or Beethoven or, you know, all gone, Michelangelo, gone. And you think to yourself, it is a lot of noise and sound and fury, and where's it going? Not going anyplace. It's going, you know, look, everybody's in the world now, and we're all United States and Afghanistan and Israel and Arabs and this president, the economy, and someone else is saying, I hope my movie is good at Cannes, and my wife is saying, I hope they send my dress back from the cleaners in time when I go to the thing. And then every 100 years, somebody presses a button and a big toilet flushes and everybody on the earth changes. Everybody, all the Muslims are gone, all the Afghanistans, all the Americans, everybody on the planet's gone. And a new set comes in, and they're full of worry and anxious, and they're doing everything, and then, button, they're all gone. And then every 100 years, it's like the whole planet gets washed clean of everybody on it, all these people that are making your life miserable, your next door neighbors, your people that are robbing you in the street, and, you know, all gone. The president and the bank robber, and they all out. So, you know, it just seemed like a big, meaningless thing. Now, you can't actually live your life like that, because if you do, you just sit there and why do anything? Why get up in the morning and do anything? So I think it's the job of the artist to try and figure out why, given this terrible fact, why do you want to go on living? Why do you care about anything if this terrible truth is there, this meaningless end of everything? And you have to try and figure out, knowing that it's true, not giving yourself a fake heaven and hell and nonsense, but knowing the worst. Figure out, even knowing the worst, why it's still worthwhile. That's a tough assignment, to explain to somebody why it's so terrible and why it's still important to go on. And this is a challenge for artists all the time to try and... I don't see anything optimistic about the future. I'm not optimistic on the Middle East. I'm not optimistic on the environment. I'm not optimistic on general international relations. Eventually there will be nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing at all, absolutely nothing.
You say that with a smile on your face, though.
I mean, yeah, because it's so hard to conceive of nothing. You know, no darkness, no lightness, no air.
No movies.
No nothing.